And push that button. Right on the set.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. As the Oracle foretold, two idiots who would misinterpret the news so you don't have to. Live from Deltona, Florida, the avatars themselves, Jack and Laz.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Lomir.
That's right. Lomir sitting in for Jack, who is off today. And Jack again will return with us on Monday, as long as he doesn't keep taking classes. But what's up, Lomir? How you doing this Friday? That's just another Friday. Fruck awesome Friday right here on stream. That's right. Jack's off. Because that joke never gets old. You know how that is. But welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Fruck Awesome Friday, July 21st, 2023, here inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar. As always, giveaways are open! Exclamation, I love free shit! Exclamation, bundle me! Will get you entered in to win streamer bundles and mystery game keys throughout the day. So make sure you're entered because you've got to be in it to win it. And of course, it is Friday, so the weekend is upon us. And hopefully, you all got some plans for the weekend. Hope you ain't going to get stuck working, doing that overtime. I'm sitting here getting a kick out of this conversation and universe chat for some of you folks who are actually out here. Is talking to a guy who says they should reduce the weight of reagents because he can't carry, he can carry 1,000 of each. I don't know if can. He says he can carry 1,000 plus of each, but they need to reduce, so I'm like, why do you think you need to reduce, need to carry 1,000 of each reagent? So my question is, how many reagents do you all actually carry at any given time? Now, we went into the conversation here, and of course, If those of you who are like myself and use fire a lot, you're going to need more sulfuric ash and, of course, maybe some garlic if you're healing yourself. But, I just said to him, I said, there's no need. I said, when have you ever went through 1,000 of everything in a single outing? And he says, I carry it because I can. And Night Owl, I'm gonna be agreeing with you right around that area. I usually carry, and I had to open my inventory and look at my bag, and as you can see, my average is right a little over 200, right around that number because of course, ash, I'm a little closer to 300, and I'll carry more of that. These numbers are a little higher. It's expensive using an epic warlock chain, yes, but what is the warlock chain? Hold on, I've got one of those. Warlock chain does what? What was it's ups the reagent use. Yeah, it's 50% more usage on that use. But is the warlock chain really worth it compared to everything else? I mean, I can see, sometimes having a little extra adventurer level, but compared to like a focus battery that I'm wearing here, which is just a rare, adding an extra almost 400 focus, and the +4 attunement, you're only going to use on one or two. Yeah, what does the epic do? Can you screenshot it and share it with us, or? Yeah, that's my question. Is again, is what is the actual additional bonuses on the epic compared to this uncommon legacy version, because this isn't even the new version here that I've got in my I just happen to carry it because I've had it, and I made this one myself, as you'll see, crafted by me, because I had to have one originally, and of course the the items required have come down in cost quite a bit to create those chains, which isn't too bad. Is getting the Gaius heart. Yeah, please link in game trade. That would be nice. Or if you can just drop a screenshot. What happened there? Little hiccup on my chat there. Or share a screenshot in Discord where I can show everybody just as easily. It looks like applesauce pants. Oh, he's got to log in, so it's going to take him a minute to do that. But yeah, as for the most part, I look for things that add strength and carry capacity and focus. Because strength, of course, adds up to hit points. You'll notice that, like here, my stats here for hit points is 424, and my focus is 1172 in my uniform. Tina hitting us up with a sub.
Tina_O'Near just subscribed with Prime. Thanks for your support, Tina_O'Near.
But when I switch over to one of my main fighting, at those numbers switch excessively. I go from 400 to 1200 plus almost 1300, and then I drop a little bit in focus. And of course, I'm sure I haven't updated my. Let me see what I'm wearing here. I didn't want my inventory. I wanted that. So yeah, I'm using a taming necklace, which I don't normally usually carry. That should have the focus battery, so I guess let me put the focus battery on. Just to throw that number up there again. And then, yeah, that puts me up at 1260 and 1260, which, makes a
Lowmeyer
big
underscore
difference.
Edine just subscribed with Prime. Thanks for your
Oh, thank
support,
you,
Lowmeyer
Lomir.
underscore Edine.
So, Tina, I'm going to ask you first. What are we doing? Yeah, but you can see the difference is quite the difference. And of course, again, sometimes I'll be using the taming collar because and let me just do this again real quick. I'll switch to that, and then I'll switch to that again. And I'll use the actual mount again because nightmare. That's the mount. That's not what I want. Yeah, see, I don't need the mount. I just need the that's why there's something messed up there. I use the pet, and the pet has, several thousand hit points that help me in the fighting and all that good stuff. Yeah, I definitely got to update that to get it proper. Tina says he wants cars, and then you post it in the green room in Discord, Applesauce Pants. You should just be able to drag and drop it right over here. And then Lomir, what are we doing? We doing marbles? We doing racing?
Cars again.
Doing cars 2 times, and I'll let everybody know a hype train is close. Got a little over 2 minutes to kick that off, but we're going to go ahead and load up some nitro. Nitro stream racing. We'll get back to the topic here in just a second. We're going to go to chat versus bots. We're going to be playing that track. Is that the track we're playing? Yes. And we're going to hit that race button. And we need to do exclamation play to get in on the action. Exclamation play. Need 5 people to unlock the, I can't see exactly what that is. Thank you, Applesauce. So that's quite a little bit better, but oh, that's funny too. We'll talk about that when we get back here. But need 2 more people in on the race, at least, to unlock whatever that item is. There we go. Exclamation play. Why ain't everybody getting in? I'm not seeing Mandalore. I'm not seeing Night Owl. Why are they not getting in here? I'm not seeing any of you guys getting in here. Why is that? Okay. Okay, we're going to go back and restart this. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Maybe it'll pick everybody up. All right, try exclamation play one more time for everybody. Okay, Lomir gets in. Tina gets in. Why aren't the rest of you getting in? No Applesauce Pants, no Mandalore, no Patch Up. Why aren't you guys getting in?
Well, I don't know about Tina, but I know I'm going through the website. Maybe the play thing is broken somehow.
Yeah, that's really weird. And they should just be able to type it in chat. That's the whole point of, yeah, the whole point of doing it. But you can go to game.playnitro.com to get in on the action, as you can see right up there. But exclamation play should do it. Yeah, marbles wouldn't be doing anything because I don't have a race started on marbles. But you should be getting in both places. Tina, should I change it up. Yeah, so Tina and Lomir both did it on the page. Shouldn't only be for subs. I don't think there's a setting for that. Controls, count. Yeah, there is no setting for sub only. Yeah, so I guess if it's broke, it's broke. So I guess we're going to go do marbles instead. Sorry about that, folks. So we'll get over to the marbles. Let's see if it's working on marbles. How about that? Particular track or random? Random. Okay, 1, 2, 3. The Splash-tastic Adventure. So let's see if play is actually just not working at all, or whether it's just that game that we'll be playing Gerg's Splash-tastic Adventure. And of course, that'll trigger a giveaway at the end, so make sure you are raffled up. Okay, as I'm going to join in, and I'm going to click Start. And there we go. Applesauce Pants is in. Tina's in. Lomir is in. Let's see who else gets in. There we go. Night Owl got in. Looks like everybody's getting in here. So it must be something to do with the other game, which is really weird. Anyway, exclamation play. You get in. That would have done it for the other game to make sure everybody got that other prize, but I guess if you guys weren't interested, I just don't like the fact that it wasn't working properly. Because that was really, really weird. So, Lomir, we're going to do a random track of marbles for you as well, then?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Why not? All right, here we go. We get ready to race. Thankfully, this isn't quite the long track, but good luck to everybody. As we head on down the track, Tina takes the long route through the octopus. Let's see if that is actually the long route or a shorter route. I guess it really doesn't matter because when you get down over here is where it really counts.
That's Tina's favorite dessert.
An octopus?
Octopi.
Octopi? All right, Rimming the hole as Applesauce Pants makes his way out in front. Yeah, I can't argue it's calamari, but that's squid, not octopus. And Applesauce Pants in for the win. Congratulations, Applesauce Pants. Let's get him some scrolls, and then we will pull a game key. And then we will do another race for another game key. All right, there's Applesauce Pants. Get him his scrolls. Call him a wiener.
You're such
All
a
right.
Frankenfurter.
What's that?
He's such a Frankenfurter.
Yeah. Well, there you go. How'd you win? I don't know. Your marble was more polished than the others. As I'm getting ready to close the game key giveaway, pick ourselves a wiener. And Bridge Troll, congratulations. Let's see what we've got for Bridge Troll. Bridge Troll's going to get himself a copy of... Uh-oh, what happened there? Chrome not responding. Oh, that's sunk up. He's going to get himself a copy of Golf Gang, going out to Bridge Troll. As we get ready to start the next race, Arby eats an eggplant. Can you believe all the bullshit around this Barbie movie? I tell you what. Every advertiser and their dog is trying to get in on the promotional shit for this movie.
I like that Johnny Cash thing you had on it.
Oh, that was pretty funny. Johnny Cash sings Barbie Girl. Yeah. If you haven't seen or heard that, it's posted in our Discord. Yeah, well, that's my I guess part of my point is Barbie's been around forever, and is it really that much that to make a movie out of it that people are going to want to go see it, and all the advertisers are you know jumping on board in order to hype the movie. All right, we are playing the sprint as Applesauce Pants out in front. Come on. Yeah, it's hard to keep up that way. But now Lomir is out in front with Bridge Troll, and they're getting ready to swap some paint. Applesauce Pants is not if he can help it, but doesn't take the lead. He's trying. Swapping paint. Applesauce Pants and Bridge Troll. Applesauce Pants and Lomir. Applesauce Pants takes the lead again. But Yagoku coming up from behind trying to steal that lead, and she does. But Applesauce Pants takes it back as they're fighting back and forth with that pizza ball. But Lomir says, screw you guys. He's going to go out front. Can he hold on? Lomir for the win. You're breaking up bad, Lomir. What's up with you? And some scrolls going out to Lomir. There you go.
Thank you.
Alrighty. As we close this up, close that down, and pick ourselves another wiener. And our next winner is Tina O'Near. Tina O'Near, congratulations. Let's see what we've got for Tina in the mystery grab bag. I know you don't have this one. Trolley Problem Incorporated. Problem Incorporated. I've never seen this one. Let's take a look at what this is all about. It's worth $11. A dark comedic narrative game based on real-world philosophical papers in which you're asked to make a series of impossible choices. Very interesting. From two awful answers. Wrestle with your moral compass and decide the fate of millions, and you compare your choices with the rest of the world. That actually sounds like a bit of fun. But moral compass, psh, yeah, I know, right? All right, as we reset the giveaway, you can type in exclamation I love free shit to get back into that while I go ahead and get Tina his game key. And there's Tina. All right. So back to the topic at hand. Let's get back over here because I find this pretty funny. That's just too big. I don't know if that's going to work. That's not going to work, so we'll have to bring this over. I'll have to bring it over this way for everybody to look at. Come on. There we go. So looking at the Warlock chain again, the uncommon has plus 6 intelligence plus 4 adventurer level, where and I'm going to do this, plus 4 on all the attunements. So 6 and 4 all the way down the line on the old one. And then if we get on over here, you'll notice that, I don't know if I can make that any bigger without, if I open it in the browser, that just really gets, I don't know why. I'll try and bring this over. And it's just really, really huge. Oh, we go up to 23 intelligence, 10 adventurer level, plus 10 on all the attunements except for fire and I thought there was another one. And why does fire go to 15? Why doesn't it stay 10 with all the rest of them? And then a plus 3.4 dex. But still the same basic magic reagent use. Oh, it's gemmed. Okay. That makes sense. So you're gemmed for fire. Okay. Didn't realize you can do that on that item. But even at that, I mean, is the plus 10 adventure level? I mean, I can get all those bonuses, you know. Again, I would, preferably take the focus over it. I mean, again, that's just me, and that's just a preference on all of that stuff. Let me bring up my character sheet because I am wearing it. And that's on a rare. That's not on the legendary. Yeah, I'm getting plus 394, almost 400 focus. Applesauce Pan says it's worth it, including the reagents cost, huh?
Sorry, what was this item?
The Warlock chain, which is the epic. Yeah, I didn't see of sorcery plus 5, so yes, it's got the bonus built into there. Now, this all started off with the talk about reagents and carrying reagents and all that stuff. But so you all say it's worth it. I may have to. I mean, that's an awful lot of Warlock chains to get to epic. So I mean, that had to take you at least a little bit of time to get that. How long did it take you to actually get that many chains and make that applesauce pan? So did you find somebody who did the work and just bought it for a whole crop load of gold? That's my next question. Actually, I saw you actually made that one, so I'm assuming you got the rest of them one way or the other. Did you make them all? Took you about 3 months. That's not too bad. Very cool. Very cool. But here's a topic which is up next that has come up from Z that I think is pretty interesting and I like, but of course we know is probably never gonna happen. But before we get really into this, you know what time it is? It's the butt of the hour, which means we're gonna go pull ourselves a streamer bundle. Let's see who's going to be the lucky recipient of that. That's going to be Bridge Troll. You don't need to say logic inside thread. That should be obvious. Yeah. Well, you know, there aren't many logical people around here these days, Gina. You know what I'm saying? The Bridge Troll is going to get himself a streamer bundle as I reopen the streamer bundle giveaways. We'll get over here. We'll get that out to Bridge Troll real quick, and then we'll get on to this topic. There we go. And there you go, Bridge Troll. Hope you get something good. Because all week long we've had Lomir opening up his, and he hasn't really gotten anything worth writing home about. Yeah, I figured you didn't have that one because that's the first time I've seen it in our giveaways, Tina. But moving right along. Scalable party instance based on a group leader level. Logic inside thread, which again, yes, should be logical, but is it possible to scale a zone to group leader level? Maybe a possible idea. Well, I know it's possible because there's another game that does it just based on your own player, which is D&D Online. D&D Online has not only scalable to your level, but they create dungeons that are randomized upon entrance time and time again. It's almost the same dungeon, but still randomized at the same time and scaled to your level every time you enter it. So I know it's possible. Haven't played D&D Online in a long time, so I don't know if they've ever changed that. Has anybody played that recently? I'm just curious. On Create, Enter Zone, party leader level is used to set which spawns populate. Use variable based on instance creator, leader. Only works in a party to make it easier to manage and make it so new players don't run into open, scary place. No, Z. You make it based on the level across the board, period, so that if the new guy goes in there, he gets a nice, easy level. And then we don't need this tier 5, tier 10, tier 13 shit. It's all based on the adventurer level of whoever's entering the scene. And then it's scaled to your, you know, if it's supposed to be a little harder than your level, it's just scaled to a little harder than your level. Well, we'll get to that in a second, Tina. How it works. Each zone currently has a spawn using a predefined name, so it could be set up to pull a variable and use the naming convention of the spawns. TXXX, for example, going based on GM commands. This could then set the tier level of the spawn. You can set up groups of 10 levels divided by tier to save on the number of mobs needed. What is that, Bridge Troll? Yeah. This would open up all zones to refresh and be harder based on the party leader. Of course, XP and loot are tied to the mob's level. Just a thought, not sure this is possible though. Yes, well, it is possible. Whether it's ever going to happen or feasible to these developers is another. We get a birthday? Somebody's birthday out there? Now, Tina is saying that it would make more sense to take the average of the players in the party. That could also have its own merit there, Tina, because what if your party leader happens to be an uber tank and he's taken, a bunch of lesser levels in with them? Then at that point, those lower tiered guys are in for the battle of their lives because the party leader is so high that it screws the pooch on the lower level guys. So I would see that using the average would make a little bit more sense. Yeah, it's impossible for this game's devs because they've already committed to the mess that we already have here, and yeah, the chances of that anything is possible, just not in Shrouded Avatar because anything that's good gets broken eventually. Or gets taken away because it's not fair. Nobody said life was fair. But Conjure Dragon coming in with his commentary. Would that not clash with parties like the East Reach Gap XP runs, which usually have a higher level party leader who leads the group himself or at least half of under 100 adventure level? I think that's under, right? It's less than 100, yeah. And then the spawn would fit to the high-level leader, and the low-level party members are fish fodder. That's what I was saying, Contra. I like the way you think. Or the possible abuse. A party of a high-level avatar is led by someone freshly registered. In my opinion, a zone either needs to be a fixed tier so that everyone going there knows what to expect, or at least be scalable on the level of a single player going there, or be the average level of the party, as Tina stated. So Conjure Dragon, right on the point with that. Again, I don't see, abuse is, going out and camping those control points is what I consider abuse. I mean, I remember back in the day where we used to go out to, what the hell's the place, Tina? You know where I'm talking about, where all the elves are. I know people still go there from time to time. Sit on top of the roof and shoot down and everything where nothing could actually ever get you. The hell is the name of that scene? I'm trying to think of it. I'm waiting to see if Tina comes up with it. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's where the other troll is, too. I go out there all the time. But for the life of me. Yeah, Virtus Pass. Thank you. Virtus Pass. Thank you. Yeah. And even then, today, people still sort of exploit that a little bit. But not so much as they used to be able to exploit it. And then, I think it was East Reach Gap where Chris made the walls higher because people were putting their archers on top of the walls and shooting down where the mobs couldn't get you either. And you didn't even have to sit there and face the mobs. You just put your archers on the walls, and they sat there and decimated everything. Because, Chris made it so that when you shoot from a higher target, you do more damage shooting down. And when you're shooting up, you do less damage. So people started using the tactic that he programmed in. And then he didn't like it when they started using the stuff that he programmed in. So, of course, he had to go take that away because, what I programmed in wasn't meant to be used that way. Right. Oh, yeah, we all remember that, right? Yeah. I'm going to put this in there, but then we're going to take it away because that's not how I meant for it to be used. Yeah, well. No. See, before you program shit like this, Tina, you look at all the aspects and then you think who you're programming it for, because players are going to take advantage of anything you put in the game to their advantage, period. That's just a give me. I mean, come on, we know that for years now. If you put something in the game, people are going to learn how to exploit it, and that's just the way it is in video games. So if you're going to program something that's more powerful, but you didn't think that people would stand on top of something, oh, that height is realistic. Yeah, but, that is the way. That is, yeah, that is the way. Or this is the way? Whatever it is. But yes, you program it in and then, but I get your point now. Yes, it does make sense that it does more damage shooting down than up. And, but when people started using what he programmed in, oh, you can't do that. Well, bullshit. You programmed it to do that. Of course we can do that. The other one is Deep Ravenswood, standing on a rock. And the rock isn't that high, but he made it so that, you can't use that one little rock out in Deep Ravenswood. I mean, come on, that's bullshit. You put something in, and then people use it to their advantage, and then you go, not fair. Not fair to who? The NPC? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. But anyway, as we know it's never going to happen. Along with today's next topic, which I'm really getting a kick out of this guy, but he has no clue, is Kalinor. Kalinor, you should really go back and Conjurer, you just missed me talking about you. Your ears must be ringing. Kalinor needs to either go back and revisit some old forum stuff and do some history lessons, or he needs to start watching our show pretty regularly so that he can get up to speed on a lot of stuff, knowing that his wish list ideas are more like dream list ideas, because his request is subscriber reward request for scale armor. Anybody ever asked for that before? I'm a huge fan of Dragon Scale Armor, and I would like to request Dragon Scale Armor for the subscriber rewards. Not even for everybody, just for subscriber rewards. He's getting really, really petty there for one of these months. Oh, that's right. They take all the subscriber rewards and they put them in the store now, so anybody or their dog can get them. So there's really no use to subscribing, since anybody or the dog can go ahead and buy that stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot that. Because your subscriptions are really useful, because, those things that you're supposed to get that are supposed to be just for subscribers, anybody can buy 2 weeks later. So screw you guys. We got to make it available to everybody and make your subscriptions basically worthless. Yeah, Red Troll, exclamation, I want scale armor. Absolutely. And of course, Bergen comes in. Yes, that would be cool. Diable, please. Hold your horses there, Bergen. We're still waiting for Diable leather and Diable plate and Diable chain and Diable any other armor before we even get to getting Diable scale mail. So, suck it, subscribers. That's right. Suck it, players. And dyeable fish. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, why would I want to dye a goldfish? That doesn't make any sense. But I do like the choice of art that he used here. Red herrings. All right, I'll give you that one, Conjurer. But yeah, good piece of art he pulled up there, and of course that was asked for way back. Of course, at one point we had some dyeable armor Um, is it still possible to dye the cloth piece on plate armor? I don't have any plate armor. I stopped using it a long time ago. I would love to see it nonetheless, Tina. I would love to see it nonetheless. That would be funny. Of course, there would be something that wasn't PC about it, and of course, they would take it away as soon as they gave it to you after somebody did something ludicrous with it. You know how that happens. You have to buy the Kodo store heavy plate armor, and it's still all dyeable. Not the stuff from what's his name over here? All right, now I gotta go look. Does he even have plate armor over here? Shroud of the Fish, yeah. That's about all we can program in is fish. Let's just see. Let's see if Theo's got plate armor. Yeah, he's got plate chest. Well, let's buy one of those and just see whether it's got a dye slot or not. Yeah, so the plate chest armor you can buy actually has two dye slots. I don't know why it would have that. Let's go dink with it just because we can now. So let's go just. I got some dyes sitting over in a chest back here. I'll pick some random funky colors. At least I should have some dyes back here. If not, I have some other dyes that I could use. I just probably prefer not to use. I only have orange here. All right, so let's go. Oh, I have orange and green. That should be good. So let's see. We'll take an orange dye. I have to be wearing this, don't I? Oh no. So orange for the primary, which you can see there. Let's see what the secondary. Where is the secondary? Oh, just those two little spots there. So let's take that and cancel that. Or use the green dye. On the secondary. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do green on the secondary. And we'll throw orange as the primary and see how funky that looks. Oops. Throw that on the tune there. And I guess it's easier to zoom in here where you can. So the stuff that you can actually get from the merchant is actually still dyeable, but only underneath, which again is not what we asked for when we asked for this, but you can actually just buy it off the vendor and dye it. But I really didn't consider that dyeable because what we wanted to dye was the actual plate itself. You and Spiff wanted to make a rainbow atavis hat? Yeah, well, it would have been nice to do. Isn't there a rainbow dye that you could put on that? Or multicolor? And see, now what we're going to do, though, is we're going to go and throw this back into the loot table. Actually, this isn't crafted, so it really doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. Does anybody want this before I trash it? That's what I'm going to wind up doing. All right, let's see.
Sorry, what? We trash it.
Huh?
Sorry, what? We
Uh,
trash it.
you know what? I'm going to go just sell it back and get half my money back. Why waste some gold? I had to waste some to actually do this in the first place, but yeah, when you're carrying almost 2 million gold, you really don't care too much. Oh, we're going to sell from inventory plate. Oh, I'm going to get the 550 back. That's not bad. What did he charge me for it in the first place? That's the real question. $900. That wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad to check out for shits and giggles. Anyway, main point of the original topic was, we've been asking for scale mail armor and dyeable armor for forever, and that's what we got, which really doesn't count as dyeable armor. Especially leathers, like this black leather that I'm wearing here. This would be nice if I could do this with let me bring up my character sheet. If I could put any color I wanted on that black leather, that would probably look really cool in the purple. Tina got auto modded. For what? Ah, okay, I see you can't craft those hats. I don't see where you got auto modded. What are you talking about? I don't get it. And Bridge Troll. Yeah, but I should see where you would have. I should see someplace where it would tell me that you were auto modded, and I'm not seeing that. See, again, if it's modding you, I got to know how to fix it because it shouldn't mod anything. That's And again, usually when it is, I see it with a strike through so that I know what it was, so I have a choice of whether I want it to be seen or not. And I'm not seeing. Again, I would see it in chat. Let me come over here. Oh, here it is. It is in Twitch. Really, clan? Are they fucking stupid? It was Twitch, but I don't know why I didn't see it. Yeah. I gotta go in and look at because there's not supposed to be any mods on my channel. Fucking Twitch settings. moderation. Let's see. Auto mod. Yeah, it's not right. It's got set to level 1, a little moderation now. Auto mod is off. There we go. Although some words, and I'm going to show you all this just to so you know what I'm talking about. Here's my moderation settings. Just so you know. Auto mod is off. It was set to 1, which it shouldn't have been. Yeah. But as they say that some words that Twitch doesn't allow might be moderated. As some words are never allowed on Twitch regardless of the settings below. So if you get modded for that, then I have no say in that. But again, I don't like the modding to be there. I could have sworn I've turned that off, a dozen times in the past, but apparently they like to keep dicking with shit that shouldn't be dicking with after I've turned it off for the first time. But anyway, moving right along. Let's hit this last topic. I think I got a minute for. Also from Kalinor. Now, again, I'm not familiar with this. Wish list request, chat window skill gain options. I'd like to see a menu toggle option to only see your own skill gains instead of everyone's skill gains in your chat box. And Conjure, of course, asked that, do you see everyone's skill gains in the chat window? I always thought that was for members of a party, which, of course, that's what I've always thought was the only time you ever see that is when you're in a party. And, of course, you can either turn them off or not, but there's no way to, or actually, is there? I have to look at that now. Noob Skyblabber with
Noob
300
Skyblabber
bits.
just cheered 300 bits. You got a mystery game key, Noob Skyblabber.
Yeah. Let's get over here. And let's see whether that's skill gains. Okay, that's different from this. So let me bring this up here. When you're using these settings, there's a setting. That's not the settings I wanted. Combat for self, combat for party, combat for others, but there's nothing there for skill gains. Skill gains, but I thought skill gains were only if you were in a party. So does anybody can confirm that or deny that, or do you actually? I don't recall ever seeing skill gains when not in a party. Yeah, well, it would have triggered a hype train, but I don't think we would have gotten to level 2 for an additional game key with just that 300 bits. But that means, speaking of game keys, that noob Skyblabber is going to get himself a game key. And while we're at it, we might as well start pulling. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I thought. You only seen gains in parties and stuff. Ergen says he thinks it's anyone in the scene. And your skills don't rise in a PvP scene unless you're looking for action. And of course, then he comes back to say, honestly, I think it should be changed to just party members with the options of toggling other players' gains off. But, you can just turn them all off and look at something else. You don't have to look at any of that stuff. Reason being is that when you're doing your skill gains, there'll be a little window over here on the right side that'll tell you what skills are going up as you gain them, and then all you have to do is keep require variables, and I know variables are hard. Yeah, I just looked. There isn't a box for skills, just for combat. But there's the bar on the right side here that comes up that, you can just follow your own skill gains as you're doing it, and you don't have to worry about it. You just turn off all the other BS. So, and Maynard, subscribe with Prime.
The underscore Maynard just subscribed with Prime. Thanks
Sorry
for
I'm
your
late.
support, the underscore Maynard. Sorry I am late.
And that puts us close to another hype train with 1 minute left in the show. But speaking of game keys, Noob Skyblabber is going to get himself a copy of Through the Woods. Through the Woods. And Bridge Troll at 300 bits. Thank you, Bridge Troll, kicking off that hype train. Through the Woods, $19.99 on Steam for Noob Skyblabber. And the Maynard with 500 bits getting us up to level 2. You guys are great.
Tina
Right at the
O'Neill
end.
just cheered 300 bits. You got a mystery game key, Tina underscore O'Neill.
Oh, Tina and Maynard.
The
There you
underscore
go,
Maynard
Noob.
just shared 500 bits. News or racing? The
Nom,
underscore
nom, nom,
Maynard.
nom.
Cheer 500.
Thank you guys for getting us there. So that will mean there's an extra game key giveaway here right at the end of the show. I don't know. Should we keep going? See if we can get this hype train going? I don't know. I mean, it's Friday. I don't have anything better to do. I've got to get Tina and Bridge Troll some game keys, so I'm going to do that while we're doing the other things real quick because, hey, fuck it, it's Friday. So Tina is going to get himself, Tina Bridge Troll is going to get himself a copy of
The
Rain
underscore
World.
Maynard just shared 500 bits. News or racing? The
Thank
underscore
you to
Maynard.
Maynard. Bridge Troll is going to get himself a copy of Rain World. And that's going out to the Bridge Troll. Let's see what Tina is going to get himself a copy of. And Tina is going to get a copy of Professor Lupo, Ocean. I never heard that one, and I'm sure that's one you don't have either, Tina. Tina getting a couple of game keys that are unheard of today. Yeah, never heard of that one either. But thank you to the Maynard. Thank you to Tina. Thank you to Bridge Troll. Thank you to Noob Skyblabber. Thank you to Bridge Troll. That's not. Oh, yeah, I said Bridge Troll already. Thank
The
you
underscore
to
Maynard just
Lomir
shared
and Tina
500
for.
bits. News or racing? The underscore Maynard.
Thank you, Maynard. And Mandalar with 200 bits. We're at.
Mandela just cheered 200 bits.
Ooh.
A quote from Lazarus Long.
Not with the bang, that's right. A quote
Rich
from
Royal
Lazarus
just cheered
Long.
100 bits. Our endless thanks for your support. Cheer 100.
Always store beer in a dark place. That is a great quote from Lazarus Long. All right, anybody want to try and make it level 3 for an extra game key? Last chance. Right now, we're going to be doing the end of stream game key, and we've got a copy of Moto Racer for $9.99. And there it is.
Mandalar just shared 400 bits.
Mandalar and the Maynard pushing us up and over.
Level 2 hype train. Extra game key achieved. Get to the next level for more.
And see, that's messed up. I gotta fix that. That's level 3 hype train.
The underscore manner just shared 500 bits. News or racing?
You
The
guys are
underscore
killing it.
manner.
Love you guys. Love you guys. But that's also gonna get us a copy of Rogue Heroes, Ruins of Tassos for $19.99 added to the game key list. As the hype train, your body has has another dark spot, but I wouldn't want to put a beer there. I tell you what. But I guess I'm going to let this hype train run out before we get out of here. So we're going to extend this just a little bit longer because there's a little over 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes left on the hype train to get that taken care of. So let's see. I got all those game keys given out. So we'll do the other game keys here in just a minute. And we'll hit, let's see, do I have another topic? Oh, yeah, well, you all going to love this one real quick because it wouldn't be Shroud of the Avatar without something like this happening. Which is Pumpkinhead coming from Ryman. Pumpkinhead is currently present in both the Plains Road Encounters and Drakval Traveler and the East Vauban Pass foothills. This is not the Erst harvest season when the boss NPC should be present. Please be aware that I completed the Get Pumpkinhead quest over 6 months ago, so that is not the reason for his currently spawning. That's right.
New Best Kai Blabber just cheered 300 bits. You got a mystery game key, New Best Kai Blabber.
Noob Skyblabber, getting another mystery game key. Thank you, Noob. And of course, Anpu is seeing this in the East of Vauban foothills as well. Pumpkinhead's running around there. I've never done nor have done the Pumpkinhead quest yet with my last character reset. I'll assume that the regional spawners are spawning him at the wrong time. You think? We've never had a problem with the spawners spawning at the improper time around here, have we? I think he's just several months too early for this actually to be happening, as he shouldn't be around till late September, early October, or early October into November, I think it is. But yeah, he's out there running around here in July, which again, you know, variables are hard. Is that what it is, Tina? Variables are hard because, you know, setting a date on when this is supposed to come and when this is supposed to go is, you know, I mean, I'm guessing it's supposed to be via date, not by, you know, some other variable as it might have been. And early to bed, early to rise makes Pumpkin healthy and wise. Yeah, I don't know, but this one just doesn't surprise me in the least. And of course, you know, makes you just sit there and go, what the fuck, guys? Really? Come on, what the fuck? Timers. Timers aren't hard. I understand variables are hard, but timers, not so much. You know, you set the timer, you set the date, it does what it's supposed to do. You know, maintain the NTP service. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Andrew. Why don't you go check and see if the Death Bunny's hopping around out there somewhere? He might be floating around doing that too. You know, I mean, you know, I understand the you know, Rich Troll's leaving because he's got to go craft a salad. And I agree with them because the hype train has finally ended. You guys killed it here at the end of the stream, and I love you all. So let's go ahead. Noob Skyblabber had 300 bits at the end, so that's going to get him another mystery game key. And he's going to get a copy of Just Ignore Them. Just Ignore Them going out to Noob Skyblabber. Thank you, Noob. And then we're going to do the end of stream giveaway. Pick ourselves a winner. And that's going to go to Noob Skyblabber. Noob Skyblabber, congratulations. You're going to get yourself a copy of Way Out. Way Out on that one. Going out to Noob. Noob's killing it. And we're going to jump over and do our streamer bundle giveaway real quick. Streamer bundle giveaway. And that's going to be going to Bridge Troll. Congratulations, Bridge Troll. And then our Hype Train key winners, which are going to be a copy of Moto Racer Collection for $9.99. And that's going to go to Manelkoff. And a copy of Rogue Heroes, Ruins of Tassos, worth $19.99, is going to go out to Love Bite. Love Bite, congratulations, you guys. Well, sorry there, Maynard. But big thanks to you. Big thanks to all of you for kicking off that hype train at the end there and making the Fruck Awesome Friday that much more awesome. I love you guys and gals. And of course, without all your support, we wouldn't be here doing this over the years, almost 10 years coming up soon. And we're going to have one hell of a party when that happens. So we'll let you know soon enough. But meanwhile, it's Friday and time to get out of here. So I'm Laz. Jack's off. Romir's filling in. And we are NBNN. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you all on Monday.